What's happening, everybody? GraySkull from 4am Network here. It's Friday, new release in the theater. Let's talk about what we saw today. Okay, I wish I would have saw something older today that I haven't seen than opting to watch the newly released movie that I watched. We watched the Haunted Mansion remake today. Never seen the Eddie Murphy one, but I'm almost guaranteeing that one is better than what I just watched. There's no way even bad Eddie Murphy, like AKA Norbit, is gonna be worse than what I just watched. Which is sad with that cast, but I mean that's Disney for you, man. Disney's gonna get anyone that they want in any garbage and not care because they don't give a shit about people's careers and things like that. This has got so many people. I mean, shit. At the end of the movie, I'm looking at the credits. Jared Leto's a voice. Didn't know Jared Leto was a voice in it. They're just Jamie Lee Curtis, Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito's not even funny. Like not one bit. Like they just watered down Danny DeVito. It was terrible. Like dude's at the end of his career and he's got masterpieces like every episode of Always Sunny and things like that. And then he does shit like this. It's annoying. But this was not a good movie, like at all. I didn't like it. The wife didn't like it. This is boring. I didn't laugh like one time, and if I did, it was almost more of like an awkward laugh or just kind of like a benefit of the doubt laugh. And I think it was Owen Wilson that made me laugh, which he's bound to do that even in a bad flick. So I don't recommend this movie at all. This needed to be released for one during Halloween time. It's very oddly placed in Arizona, 115-degree weather, watching a movie about a haunted mansion. Whether or not the setting is Halloween, it's clearly a Halloween vibe with that sort of thing going on. So the release, this movie's gonna get destroyed. This movie's gonna get destroyed by the people. This movie's gonna get destroyed at the box office. It's gonna do bad. Like there's gonna be, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing ends up below even something like Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning could come back and top this weekend. There wasn't that many people in our showing. It's early morning showing. So family movie. A lot of the families are gonna go after school, of course. But I mean, you still have Elemental in the theater. As much as I don't want to say, you have Barbie, which I was getting my tickets for Haunted Mansion. Barbie's fucking sold out all over the board. So this movie's gonna get killed. And I don't know if Disney's gonna learn its lesson. So I have never seen the original. I just went to Disneyland for the first time very recently. The Haunted Mansion was a wonderful ride. I saw a little bit of one trailer, heard the dude's voice in the trailer that's in the start of the ride. I was like, okay, I'm sold. I'm sold. And that was super unsold. Like, it's so bad to the point when I don't want to say the name wrong. I think it's Lakeith Stanfield. I think that's the actor. I'm not 100%. That's why I didn't want to say it before. But like, even he's running away like from stuff, and it's just so like like it's overly exaggerated. So like that man doesn't do that. That character's not even gonna run like that. Just I can't find anything good to say about the movie. There's like certain things will save it, but this, I mean, the Scooby Doo esque scenes at the end, running through the hallways and stuff, like maybe, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, that makes me want to watch Scooby Doo. Like, that would have been more entertaining watching that on the big screen again than watching what we watched today. So, with that being said, I'm not going to recommend you waste your money on this. Should have been a Disney Plus release, hands down. Even then, it should have been a later in the year Disney Plus release. I don't see the appeal to this in the summertime, especially in the theater when you have people that are going there for big box office smashes. Luckily, there's people like me that have AMC's A-list program, so it just makes it easy to see stuff like this. I definitely would have been pissed if I had to pay full price for the ticket and pretty much fallen asleep for half of it. The movie's way too long, too. Like, it's just funny seeing Oppenheimer and saying how it is not too long at 3 hours. This movie at 2 hours and 2 minutes is like 25 minutes too long. There's just too many little things they try to connect. It's just unfortunate. There's some movies out there that need that extra 20, 25 minutes and to like fill little plot holes and little things like that. And this is a movie that did not need it. It should have known what it was being made for, what its selling point was going to be. We needed to see the house more in action. Like that's what we know. That's what we want. We want the vibe of that ride, one of the more popular rides at Disneyland, and I think it failed on that front. I'm going half a mic out of 4. I don't even think it warrants a full mic, especially for the theater experience. I don't think many people are going to enjoy this. I honestly don't think my kids are going to enjoy this that much. So that's the review. Wouldn't recommend wasting your money. If you do and you feel differently, let us know in the comments. Let's argue.